Okay, so today is day 2 of the New York trip. The really only day here, but anyways, I am... Oh shit. Okay, so I figured I would tell the story as to how I got this meeting in the first place, because I mean, it wasn't random. I didn't just send him an email. There was a trick to the trade, but there was a lot of luck involved too, so it's a really fun story, and I'll tell you guys about it in 1 sec. Having a quick morning call with the boys out in Iceland. That's Mitchie.
Shoutouts from Iceland.
Shoutouts from Iceland. How do you say hello in Icelandese or Icelandic?
Oh, buddy.
Okay, so the story itself really began in Toronto. You see, I was at this conference in Toronto called the Archangel Summit. I wasn't even supposed to be there. I actually wasn't planning on going, but I found out that the kind of guy who was running the conference, he was giving away free tickets to students. So I signed up for a free ticket, and literally the day before the conference started, I got an email saying that I had entered and I had won the free ticket. So here I was at this conference, and I showed up at this conference, and I had really good seats, and I was really excited. I was meeting a lot of new people, a lot of cool new people as usual, and everything was going great. I was there with a good friend of mine, Mitch, and we were just doing our thing, right? It was a normal conference, but it was a lot of fun, as these things usually are. And anyways, Gary comes up to speak. He's obviously the last person to speak. He was one of the biggest speakers there among many others, many other great ones. And Gary spoke for about 30 minutes, and I think he had about an hour to speak. So the second half of his speech, he just said, screw it, we're gonna do Q&A. So they set up 2 microphones in kind of like the 2 aisles of the conference center. And he goes, who wants to ask me a question? Get up to a mic. And you should have seen it. It was like the fucking gates of hell had been opened. People were running, jumping, knocking down the fucking mic. It was absolute mayhem. And I was going to the line, but the truth is I didn't even have a question for him. I was just like, I just want to talk to him. So I go into the line, and I'm kind of in like the middle back part of the line, and Gary's taking a really long time to answer these questions. There's a shit ton of people in front of me. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't even know if I'm gonna get my question answered. So I'm getting super nervous because as time is going, I'm getting closer and closer and closer to the mic, and I still don't have a fucking question. So I was thinking of questions on the spot, and I wanted to go for the question of all questions. You know how people say when, if you had like a wish from a genie, what would you ask? Most people say I'd ask for 3 more wishes. That's what I wanted to do. So my question was ultimately, how can I get another meeting with them? So my question was really, Gary, can we meet in New York City? And clearly you could see how it turned out, but it wasn't that easy because I had to find a way to ask him, and here's how I decided I was gonna ask him.
One more?
Yeah.
One more.
Yep.
All right. Perfect.
One on each side?
Beauty, okay, all right, get... So,
I'm here.
I want to be respectful because I know Giovanni's trying to wrap it up, so let me keep it quick. So,
Okay.
There's a game that me and my friends play. It's called Odds. It takes 10 seconds for me to explain, 5 seconds for us to play, but if I win, I want a one-on-one meeting with you for an hour. I'll fly down to New York just to do it.
So let me get this straight. You and your cockamanian friends made up a fucking game
Absolutely.
that you understand every variable within.
Dude, it's the easiest game. It's a guessing game. So how it works is you and I, on a count of 3, I'm going to go 3, 2, 1. And you and I are going to say a number between 1 and 10.
Okay.
All right? If I get your number,
Yep.
then you and I sit down for a 60-minute meeting in New York on your schedule.
Done.
Shit. Classic me. Left it to the absolute last minute. Not because I wanted to this time, but because I actually forgot that I needed to get, that I need to get a USB so I could put the video I made Gary on it, because I mean, I don't want to just send him a link. This is the medical section. And also to get some water, some gum, you know. I'll need gum. Excuse me. Do you guys have USBs here? There's a 3rd floor?
Yes, got
Well, okay, thank you. All right, so yeah, going to the 3rd floor for the USB. Got to get my gum. Got to get my water. And it's traffic hour here. And then I gotta get to the Hudson Yards, which is where his office is, and figure out what's next. So yeah, that's that.
I already did the water.
Got my goods, got my gum, got my USB, got mi agua. Can I get out here? Alright. Now I gotta go to Starbucks for Wi-Fi. Where am I? Now I gotta go to Starbucks for Wi-Fi so I can order an Uber. And then I also have to transfer the video onto the USB. Oh, you dropped something. Alright. En route to Starbucks. I should have expected this, you know? Late. Late didn't cross my mind. Being late never crosses my mind. But I'm always late. Starbucks. So yeah, we're just gonna go left here, left on 9th. Uber failed me. What the hell is with Uber? I tried to put on my new credit card and then it didn't work like twice in a row. So I had to catch a cab. But it turns out when it's 5:30 in New York, all the cabs are off. I literally asked 5 different, no word of a lie, 5 different cabs if they'd give me a ride, and all of them were like, I'm off. And I'm like, please. And then I finally found this guy. He doesn't know where it is, so I gotta maps it. We're in rush hour. It's 5:30 here in New York. Playing it by ear. That's it. That's his office. I made it. Wait, I can't get you? Come on, I'm the camera crew. I thought I made a friend. You were all nice 2 seconds ago. Oh, she loves me. Here we are. Check it out. Alright, first problem. I don't even know how this thing knows my floor. There's no buttons, but I'm on the right floor. Okay. Took the wrong elevator. I'm at L'Oreal. That's cool. Hey. I'm early, so I'm gonna go inside and check out L'Oreal. I shouldn't be doing this. Round 2. You know, this is confusing. You know, it's not just me. Okay, these offices are sick. There was actually somebody talking in one of those telephone booths, but long story short, I made it. I'm on time. Let me show you guys around. Okay, so I don't want to be loud, but this office is fucking amazing. See that? I know you can't see that. That whole skyline. That's like the New York City skyline. Like, that's like the Empire State Building, the Freedom Tower. Like, this is an insane office. Honestly, it's beautiful.
You also have tea here.
Tempting, but no. You know, it's important that I make a point here, and the point that I want to make is that in life, you only get to really do this kind of stuff once, you know, and it's all predicated on whether or not, when you see the window of opportunity coming, take it. It's not enough to not take it, you know what I mean? It's usually just a pinhole of light that comes through, and it's just filled with uncertainty, and it scares the shit out of you at the time, but you know that it's right to take, So just take it. It always ends up all right, whether they say no, whether they say yes, whether it happens, whether it doesn't. It's always okay because things happen for a reason. But the best piece of advice that I could give you is just do it. You know, just always do it. Always get it done. Always get it done. Always act on your gut because it knows a lot more than you think. And you know, whichever way this meeting goes, whether I end up working here, whether it goes to hell, it won't go to hell, but I mean, wherever it goes, I'm happy with it. The fact that I came here, the fact that I did this shows me enough, shows me the length that I'm willing to go. It shows me the strides that I'm willing to take, and it'll set me up for something greater and better in the future. I know it. And it's just possibility, you know? It's just possibility. That's it. Let's do this. These telephone booths are like legitimately meant to make phone calls in. I've witnessed like 3 people make a phone call in here. This is lit. This is lit. This is super dope. I mean, I don't know if people could hear me out there, but this is lit. In the booth, yo.